Okay, so Max said, "Let me up. Trump is better. MAGA 2024." Isn't that true, Mac?
It is true. Dean, did you look at this like no motherfucking shade? When I tell you to whip it out on the goddamn motherfucking live. And
I'm just gonna. I don't know what that means. My brain has stopped functioning. That was gibberish to me. I didn't hear anything. That was crazy. I'm blocking that out of my memory.
That was fucking intense. Okay. That's very
Hello.
intense. Hi, how old are
I
you?
just want to say, you're very intelligent and like you're very smart, and that's rare these days.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Ella. You're awesome. Show some love to Ella down below in that chat. If you want to support either myself or Parker, our Venmos, PayPal's, and Cash Apps are all in the bio. Mine's actually directly in the bio under Vin and PayPal. I do really appreciate you guys so much. If you do donate, I will receive 100% of the proceeds over there compared to about 30% here on TikTok. As well as I'll be able to shout you out, read your name, as well as any attached message. Lodian, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, okay.
Diet?
We're putting people to sleep, Dean.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up,
Dean,
wake
that
up.
is brutal. Start playing Trump's voice. Let's see if she wakes up. Actually, no, I'm serious. I got you. I got you. Here we go. Let's see if this works. I really think this might work, Dean. I'm sorry. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Deanne needs a CPAP.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sid, thank you for the $5 on Venmo.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
Did she wake up? Oh, fuck.
We gotta grumble.
Ah, it was close.
We gotta stop. Okay, we gotta stop fucking with this old woman. I'm so sorry, dude. We gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Deanne.
I thought she woke up for a second. I was like,
Yeah, she was close. She was close. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No, but can I say something about the Women's March that's coming up real quick? And I promise it'll be really quick.
Your mic is really muffled, or else I probably would have let you. I do apologize. I do apologize. Moving on to Matilda. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest. Quite frankly, let's go ahead and see who we got in the queue. Everybody, do just give us a moment. Quite frankly. Okay. All right. Our next guest is loaded in. Hello,
Hi,
Sadie.
I just wanted to say that I think it's amazing what you guys are doing.
Oh, thank you so much,
Thank you
Sadie.
so much.
You're awesome. All right, you guys, we are just looking for people to debate, meaning if you're in the queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. And we're going to go and get our next guest up here real quick. Is this the same Zach? This might be the same Zach. This might be the Zach that I got a DM about. Hey, Zach, what are your thoughts on Hitler?
Oh, hey, guys. One second.
What are your thoughts on Hitler?
On what?
On Hitler.
I think he was a really bad guy.
Okay, it's not the same Zach. Bye. Some other content creator deems me saying that I had a Zach on my live that liked Hitler. What's up? What's up, Sean? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
22,
What year are you born in?
2002.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just need to ask this question. What is your sex?
Male.
I don't believe you. Moving on to our next guest. Everybody do just give us a minute. Let's go to get our next guest up in the box, y'all. Everybody just do give us a minute. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't, but I did have a question on.
I'm so sorry. Feel free to ask a question in the Discord. I'm so sorry for removing you. We're going to get our next guest up in here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Matilda. Did you vote for Trump?
Parker, slap the tip on the camera, please.
That is
I
sexual
literally
harassment.
just came back to that. That's crazy, bro.
That is sexual harassment. Yeah, I see your text. I bet that he's telling the truth, but it'd still be shitty to have it banned for a couple days, and like who knows what that could do to the algorithm.
I know, right?
Because remember when like we used to get perm bans on the main, and
I
just
voted for
cook.
Trump, but what? But the thing is, why the hell are you two scared of to debate Andrew Wilson? Y'all like so scared of him? Why?
I'm not scared of
I'm
Andrew.
not scared.
Oh yeah, Dean, you definitely is. You
No, I'm not. I
said-
told him to come on my stream whenever.
No.
Yes.
You literally said that you would debate him.
Yes.
And on Christianity and feminism.
Mm-hmm.
And Parker, he even offered you to fly you out to whatever.
To LA, yeah, but the
No,
thing is,
we did. I live in LA. All right, I did.
Like,
We were gonna.
Parker like.
Yeah, so we were gonna show up day of. They canceled.
yeah.
Okay,
So
like-
I also just want to make it incredibly clear. Yeah, I'd set up with like Andrew, like an in-person debate on the whatever podcast based out of like near LA. Dude, let me talk. Based out of near LA, right? But like, I ended up not really wanting to fly out to LA, and I offered him to debate me online, and he didn't accept it. Like, I'm not scared of.
No. He
did I lie to you?
Did he message you? Did he not message you, and then you did not message him back? Now
We
you're
talked
saying
on live.
other things happened the other way around, and you even said sometime this month in December. It's December. The debate didn't happen yet.
Yeah, because I don't want to fly out and debate him, but I'm more than willing to debate him online. He just doesn't want to debate me online.
Now
It's
you
his
don't
fault,
want
not
to
mine.
debate. Okay. Well, from what he says, out his mouth, you didn't hold up to your word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's a fucking lying bitch.
You shut the hell up, bro. You already.
You mad? You mad? You need a safe space.
What would I be? What?
I'm just gonna clear this up real quick,
Hold
bro.
on,
No.
wait.
I'm gonna clear this up real quick. You can screen record this. No, I told you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna clear this up real quick. You could screen record this. You could broadcast this. You could live stream this. You could send this to Andrew Wilson in the DMs. You could post it on Twitter and tag him. Andrew Wilson is invited any day of the week to come up on my live and have a debate with me. I'm not scared of Andrew Wilson. I debated Charlie Kirk. I debated Ben Shapiro. Why the fuck would some like scrawny white boy that goes live on YouTube and disrespects women and uses the R slur, right? Like scare me in the slightest. Okay, he's a wannabe Andrew Tate smoking cigs, thinking that he's cool. He's not hot shit. He's not smart, and I'll debate him on anything on my platform. Right? I made that abundantly clear. No one's fucking scared. You have nothing else to say. You're cooked. You're done.
Okay, are you done? You talked about all these people that you debated, bro. You still haven't debated Andrew Wilson, bro.
He could come whenever.
I debated him. He came on my live and he was an idiot.
Yeah, you got cooked, bro. You literally got fucked.
Name one point I got cooked on.
That's why when you brought
name
up,
one point I got kicked on.
I debate you 1-on-1, and I'll fly you out there.
Hey, Smoke, can you name one? Can you name? I live in Los
Did he ask
Angeles,
you
you
to
fucking
no?
moron. I live in Los Angeles. He wouldn't fly me out.
But did he ask you?
No.
Did he ask you?
He never asked me.
So you're gonna lie?
What are you talking about? He never asked me to like on a specific day to like go to an in-person location outside of dude, shut the fuck up. Outside of specifically whatever, which they canceled day of, he never asked me in person on a specific day to go to a specific area. Secondly, as it relates to this, I've debated him on my live and he's a fucking idiot. And you can't tell me specifically what thing he beat me on. You think he beat me? What specific point?
Listen, bro. Listen, you were shook. Okay, he literally offered you money. Not offered you money. Not offered you money, but he literally offered to fly you out.
Fly Parker out to where?
Dude, what is this guy saying? This guy's like fucking deluded. Like,
Hey,
what are you talking about?
Where did Andrew Wilson offer to fly
I actually
out to?
seen it live. What are you talking about?
Smoke, where did Andrew Wilson?
About the corporate tax cuts.
Where did Andrew Wilson offer to fly Parker
He said I
to?
didn't know no points.
Shut up.
Smoke, I can't hear you at all. Your mic is absolute dog shit.
Where did Andrew Wilson offer to fly Parker out to?
To the whatever, right?
I live in Los Angeles, you fucking moron. I've said it 6 times.
Okay. So the fuck what? Do you think Andrew Wilson know that?
Dude, what a fucking weirdo.
Was he saying that you agreed to have Andrew Wilson fly you out to LA?
Never happened.
Even though you live in LA?
Yeah, like that makes no fucking sense, dude.
What's up? Did he vote for Trump, Brandon?
Oh, what the fuck? Hell no, my bad. Drop me.
Good.
Got you.
What a weirdo, dude. Yeah, we would debate Andrew Wilson anytime. He's just a fucking idiot.
Like debate anyone, bro. It's like I'm not really scared of debating like anyone.
Push the future encounters. Thank you so much.
I debated 20 Trump supporters at once, and I debated like a fucking neo-Nazi in front of like 70,000 people. Like I'm not really scared of debating anyone. We're gonna go to get our next guest up in here. Spam MAGA down below in that comment section if you do want to come up here and debate. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Hi there.
Fetus.
Tanya, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. I don't think I have.
Fetus. Fetus. It is a fetus. Fetos. It's a fetus. Fetos. Hey, what's up? Tori, did you vote for Trump?
No, but listen, I have a question for you guys, and I'm hoping you can help me understand seriously. I'm afraid for my future as a gay man that's married, living in Arkansas, and me and my husband have been together 20 years, and I know what's happening in our government, and I have a genuine fear, and I would like for you guys to try to, I don't want to cry, but I want you guys to kind of give me some semblance of hope, because right now we're scared. You know, and I'm afraid because I have money in the bank. And what if they dismantle the FDIC? Like, what if that shit happens, bro? And I lose everything. I'm disabled, but I have a little piece of money. But if they like come for my stuff, like, what am I to do? And
what I'd recommend doing is just making sure that you either bank with like a small local chain to you, or like like an international chain that will keep your money safe.
Is a coastal is like a federal credit union safe? You think?
Probably.
That's where I have most of my money, and I had some with Northwestern Mutual. As
one thing is that there's a lot of bureaucracy that it's hard to get through when it comes to things like the FDIC. I have seen no indication that they're going to be able to get rid of the FDIC. So I wouldn't worry specifically about the FDIC.
Plus, like who controls a lot of the policy in our country? Who's always pushing for what the government does? It's the rich people with a lot of money in banks insured by the FDIC. So
I know, and
you'll be good.
I have like a real fear, and especially living in Arkansas where I live, like there's not the nicest people, and I'm just fearful because I'm disabled and I need my husband, and he's my best friend, me and our cats. And I'm just really afraid that the America that we live in now is not the America that I know. And it just scares the life out of me. And I think about not just me, but other people, like women's rights and like not being able to have control over their body. It's not just about me, but me specifically. I knew that maybe I would hope to hop on with you guys and you could like maybe call me and give me some type of, some hope, because for some of us, we're afraid, we are. So I just want to thank you. That's all. And
yeah, well, hey, about like like gay members of the LGBTQ+ community, I don't think that there'll be many legal repercussions on like say the relationship with your husband. I don't think that Trump is going to criminalize gay marriage. I think that the main threat posed by Trump presidency is the bigotry in which he emboldens. But hey, just hang out, watch the live.
I always do.
I'm
here a lot. I laugh so hard at you guys. Oh my God, you don't know. Yeah. I just laugh so hard because my husband's like a history buff, and he's like, "They're so right. That's exactly right. It takes 2/3 of the house, like you guys know." And he knows his stuff too. And I'm kind of ignorant in some sense because I'm not well read on it, because I'm an opera vocalist. I do 5 languages. I've sang in 62 countries, and I had to retire from my illness. So I'm versed in operatic studies and music, but he's versed in like history and things of that nature. He took a different route, and he's the quiet one, and I'm the social butterfly, if you will. And I just thank you all for accepting me and on the live tonight, because I do watch often. And thank you for the W's in the chat. I see them, and I'm just really grateful that we have people like you that are there. You know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Tori.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Tori. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much, Tori.
You guys. Y'all have a good night, and I'm still going to
well.
continue to watch. Okay.
Appreciate you, Tori. Appreciate you so much.
Bye bye.
So nice. So nice. Thank you, Dan Darts. W Tories in the chat. W Tories in the chat.
Hey, Olivia.
Hi, I didn't vote, but I just wanted to say you and Parker have had a...
Sorry, Olivia.
We appreciate you, Olivia. Thank you so much, though. We really appreciate that. We do got to get to some debates, but we do appreciate you. We do allow someone up every once in a while and whatnot.
This picture of me? What do you have written on my face?
I love you, T!
Was that a fetus?
Yeah, don't shout. Your mom's gonna hear you. Whip your ass. Be careful. Pipe down. Don't get in trouble. Don't get grounded.
No, we do not want timeout today.
Real. I remember I used
Laura,
to be.
thank you so much for
I
the
used to
$1.
shout on the game, and I'd get in trouble.
Oh, you're in trouble.
That would be me. That would be me. All right, we're still looking for our next guest. RC's in the queue. Ugh.
Have you seen the videos he's made about you?
Yeah, he's made a couple. All pretty weak points, if you ask me. Easily debunked. Oh, man. Yo, spam MAGA double on that chat if you want to come up. We're just still looking for a next guest here.
Hey, Dean, I actually had a question, if that's all right.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did not, but...
I'm sorry, Mason. I would probably let you ask your question, but it's just been a while since we've had a debate. Hey, man, your arguments suck. Easy to debunk. LRC.
Okay. I'm glad you think that.
LRC.
Yeah, nice argument.
I know. It's just like analytically speaking, like the most adequate, proper argument. I think that I've objectively won. You've objectively lost.
Yep. On what point?
Every single one, quite frankly, just whacked.
Yeah,
across the
that's
board.
quite specific.
Well, I mean, you don't need to get specific when it would apply to every possible argument that you could ever make.
Okay. And you wonder why you guys lost with that kind of entitlement.
It's only entitlement directed towards you, motherfucker.
You didn't even name a point that I was wrong on. You just said, yeah, all of them. That's
Well,
kind of
you are.
juvenile.
You're wrong on every single point. That's right.
Yeah, you're not him, bro.
I'm him. Don't get it twisted.
You're not.
I
Just
am.
because you have blonde hair doesn't make you him, bro.
Well, I don't think the color of my hair has anything to do with me being him.
You're not Don.
Wait, what? Where did that? Are you like jealous of my blonde hair?
No, you're trying to be Donnie and you're just not him.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. I am. Well, I'd have to like try to overthrow the government and coup our country and rig the outcome of an election first.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you believe he did.
Well, yeah, he admitted to it, man.
Yeah, that's why like however many millions of Americans voted for him over Kamala or something.
Kamala.
Yeah, no one cares anymore. That virtue signaling of her name, that's just no one cares anymore.
Well, I mean, if you just want to make yourself sound dumb over and over again, you can. If you want to say her name,
You guys
incorrectly.
have justified Luigi the shooter. Like no one cares about your
When did we do that, RC?
virtue signaling. A
When
lot of
did we
people
do
on your
that?
side had you asked the question on your video like, "Oh, is Luigi what he did wrong?" Like as if it was an open-ended question.
Yeah, of course. I think it's important to see when it is the case that so many people specifically had that opinion. Now, I disagree with it, right? I disagree. I think it's murder, but I don't like disagree with the fact that there's a problem that exists that people are legally murdered right in this country because of denial of healthcare claims.
So if I made a video saying, "Is what Jeffrey Epstein did wrong?" I just want your opinion.
You are
I'm
if you
just an
think that
open-ended question. You think that's an
if you
appropriate
think
video?
so if you think that like Jeffrey Epstein, anything that he did was remarkably anywhere near justifiable, I would very much question that. Now, if you look at specifically like whether or not there's a culpability of murder on behalf of a particular like insurance individual, well then there could be that claim. And many people are misinformed to think specifically that there is culpability within that fact. So if
So
there
you think
was
there are arguments
culpability,
to
well then
justify
no,
this
I think
CEO getting murdered?
what? Say it again?
Do you think there are any arguments that could justify the CEO getting murdered?
If it is the case that they had culpability for murder, I wouldn't care about it.
So you think there are
Yeah,
arguments to
if there are,
justify
yeah,
this father of two to get
yeah.
murdered
For
because
example,
people disagreed with his business
for example, if
practices?
there, yeah, for example, if there are people specifically that are literally committing acts of violence targeted on vast levels of people and killing mass levels of people, and they're not legally being put in prison, well, then I do think that it would be justified for an individual to prevent those future actions from occurring if there's culpability that exists there. The issue is
That's
that
not the role of the
it's
CEO.
hard
He's
to
not the one
justify
approving and
culpability.
denying claims. He has an entire department that approves and denies claims. So that should that department get like executed?
RC. So if there are people specifically that have culpability for literally denying people's claims and killing people, I have no issues at all with them specifically being put in prison. I have no issues with that at all. Right?
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
talking
believe in the
about
death
murder
penalty.
though. We're not talking about
What I care about
yeah, but we're
someone
not talking about prison.
what I
We're
care
talking
about
about murder.
murderers what I care about like a mass murderer dying? Is that what you're arguing? No, I wouldn't care. Now, do I argue
Is
for the
that
death
what the
penalty?
CEO?
No, but I wouldn't
The
care.
CEO was a mass murderer though?
No, I didn't argue that. What I'm saying is that many
Okay, so
people
but
are
we're talking about
misinformed.
the
RC,
CEO.
many people are misinformed into believing that there's some level of culpability that you could establish, particularly with that individual uniquely.
Do you think there was any culpability established that's justifiable to murder this man?
I don't think the culpability is justifiable. No, I don't think that it
Okay, so why are
establishes
you
that.
asking the question open-ended when you
Yeah,
know that
because
it's wrong
I'm
face
trying
value?
to see how many people hold the view.
Okay, so that's like me making a video saying like, "Oh, what is your guys' arguments for Jeffrey Epstein or
No,
Bill
because
Cosby?"
there's no position that you'd see
Wait.
vastly supported that
Yeah, if
specifically
there
hold
was
that view. If there's
if there
vast
was like
support,
a
obviously I want to see how vast that support is.
yeah, so like for instance, if like Jeffrey Epstein got caught for what he did, and then like all of a sudden there was like an insanely large movement on the internet and in person, to the extent of millions of people supporting Jeffrey Epstein, saying to free him, that he was a good guy, yada yada yada. Like that'd be a fair first question to ask insofar
how
as
many
why
people.
the fuck do people think this?
No, you'd
'Cause
say,
you
"Hey,
gotta
this is wrong,"
understand.
but why do you crazy people think that this is not wrong though? That's the way to ask the question.
Sure,
I
you
would
could
agree
Why do you
that's
disagree
the
think
way
with
of
people
asking.
think this is
you could
not wrong?
disagree with the way that I asked the question, but the idea of the video was specifically to see how many people hold that view.
Whatever. You asked it as if you were indifferent to
Are you
both,
like
but
are you
whatever.
like mad
Dean,
that I did
what
that?
point am I? So I
Are you
just
like
want to know
mad that I
what
did
point.
that?
I'm not mad that you did it, but you guys,
Then
like,
you
you
sound like
guys
you have an
wouldn't
issue with
accept
it.
if we did it. You guys would
Really?
call us
You
degenerates
know,
if I made a
if someone on the
video.
right, no, if you on the right said the same thing about Luigi, right? I wouldn't question it. I would want to see specifically on the right how many people support that. The same way that you
No,
want to see on the left how many people support that.
if someone on the right, right, was just or asking the question of
About
hypothetically
Luigi,
someone
yeah.
murdered, if someone like blew up in a building of LGBT or something, and then asked, "Oh, well,
What?
was this like
Wait, that's
wrong?"
you're
Or is that,
referencing
you
a
see,
hate crime specifically.
this is a hate crime too. What are you talking about?
Wait. So based on what immutable characteristic?
He's hating the man, so he killed him because he doesn't agree with his business practices.
You understand that that's different than doing it based on someone's sexuality, right?
Who knows why they did it? That's why I'm asking the question, Parker. I'd ask the quote,
No.
why do you think the bomber did it? Do you think he was justified?
Didn't people
or
ask
not?
this
You
about
see,
Kyle
so you draw the
Rittenhouse?
line there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't people ask the question about Kyle Rittenhouse? Were you okay with that? Did you think Kyle Rittenhouse was innocent?
Kyle Rittenhouse had his life threatened.
Oh, okay.
Did this kid have his life threatened, or did he go out of his way to assassinate the CEO?
You know, I used to ask
Big
the same
difference.
question about Kyle Rittenhouse. I was
Big
like, why do you
difference.
guys
Big
like think
difference.
that Kyle Rittenhouse is innocent? I used to ask that like all the time. Like, how many people think
Because
that
his
Tyler Rittenhouse
life
is
was
innocent?
threatened. His
Right,
life was threatened.
and which you would respond with an argument, right? I believe that's all that Parker was doing as well.
Yeah, I'm literally just
Okay, so
asking.
was this
I never
kid,
said it was
was
justified. And
Luigi's
the fact
life threatened?
you just like sound like mad that I asked a question about whether or not people thought it was justified to see how many people hold that view. Like, are you really mad about that?
No, I'm
Is
just
that really
pointing out
like how is
pointing
that
out the
hypocrisy?
hypocrisy.
How is that hypocrisy though? It wasn't hypocritical with
Because
any other
I
statement.
already
If someone on the
explained
right,
how.
if
I
you made
already
a
explained.
video about Luigi and you specifically said that, right? I wouldn't be like, oh my God, that's so wrong for someone on the right to do. That would be
Yeah.
hypocrisy. If I claimed that it was wrong for people on the right to do this, but not wrong for people on the left to do this, that would be hypocrisy, RC. But I'm not claiming that.
No, but you asked an open-ended question as though it's not a closed, shut, immoral action that was committed.
Okay, you
It
can
is
say
a
you disagree,
closed,
but
shut, immoral action.
I
You're
never said anything
asking.
hypocritical
Okay.
to that. I
I
never
already
said
made
anything
my point.
hypocritical to that.
We can agree to disagree. I've already made my point. We don't have to go in circles.
Wait, don't you ask
So I just
people
want
why
to
they think
know,
abortion is
like,
justified,
what?
even though you think that abortion is murder to the same extent that it is?
Good fucking question, Dean.
To the same
Yeah,
extent
let's
that it
just
would be
keep.
for
So,
Luigi killing
okay.
his
Are you
son.
going to keep it open ended? Like, why
What?
do you ask open ended questions about murder?
So, asking the question about a specific event where a father of two was murdered is very different than asking a general abortion question.
Oh,
But you're
wait.
asking about murder.
I don't see any difference,
What's
right?
the
Because you could
distinction?
go down towards very specific events of abortion, right? You isolate in hypothetical questions about a woman getting an abortion and killing her child within her womb, and you leave it open-ended
Because that is
insofar
what
as
she's
accepting
doing.
counter-argumentation. Because there's a lot of people in our country that are pro-choice. You recognize that fact, so you ask the open-ended question insofar as why they're pro-choice. What is the relevant
No, I say
distinction between you
abortion is
asking the open-ended
wrong.
question insofar as why
That's
you ask
not
the
what I
question
do.
why individuals are pro-choice compared to Parker asking if individuals think that Luigi was innocent? or
Because I
guilty?
don't ask an open-ended question. I clarify, abortion is wrong, abortion is murder. Why do you think it's not wrong? That's how
Oh,
I
okay.
phrase the
So,
question.
so it's the additional. So, would you say?
Wait,
that
so would you
individuals
say
that
it's
simply ask people why they're
unjustified for
pro-choice
someone who's
are unjustified?
Wait, yeah, would you say it's unjustified for someone who's pro-life specifically to make a question on the internet asking how many people specifically think abortion is justified? Like, is it wrong
No,
to survey people on that view?
I don't think it's wrong for someone that is
Oh.
pro-life to say,
What's-
hey, abortion's wrong. Why do you think it's not wrong?
Oh, no, without
But
saying
that's not what you
abortion
did
is
in your
wrong.
video, Parker.
Wait, is it wrong for pro-life individuals to survey people who on being pro-choice?
No. But that's not what you did, Parker. That's not what
Wait,
you did.
just conceded.
Because-
I surveyed people
No,
at
I did
RC.
not. I didn't
RC,
concede.
it was a survey.
A pro-life person's position is clear. They're pro-life, meaning they think abortion is wrong. You did not make your position clear in your video. You kept it open-ended.
Wait. I never said that the person who's pro-life made their position clear. I just said that they surveyed
The
people.
fact that they're pro-life makes their position clear. What are you
Wait,
talking about?
I think it's murder.
Oh, he was banned
Look-
for guideline violations.
That's crazy. So what am I wrong about in my video? Just
Yeah,
name
you were wrong about the tariffs. You were wrong about us being more energy independent under Trump compared to Biden and Harris. You were wrong about like some claims that you made about abortion. You were wrong about it all. And he's gone. Damn, bro, Parker got banned. I feel bad for the guy. I think that was like his main account. All right, we're gonna move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say, ladies and gentlemen. Parker got banned. Parker, if you're watching me, text me and let me know how long the ban was for. It was his main? No, that wasn't his main. That was his second account. Young Jeffrey Gasp King, I would love for you to come up here. You're saying, who's this child? This child's Dean fucking Withers. Hey, what's up, James? Did you vote for Trump?
Nah, hey, cutie.
These guest requests are wild, bro. We're gonna get our next guest up in the box, y'all. Dean fucking Withers. What's up? Did you vote for Trump? No! Oh! Guys, I have a question. I want to get a couple more gifts for my girlfriend for Christmas. What should I get her? Y'all should just like spam suggestions in the comment section while we are, getting our next debater up here. Whoa.
Dude.
Oh man. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay, motherfucker. Maybe we just go into a Q&A. We'll try to keep the debates going here. Jewelry, fuzzy socks, bracelet, matching PJs.
Hi, Dean.
Hey, what's up, Madison? How are you?
Hi. I just wanted to just talk to you.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, yeah, you
I
are.
promise. I know I'm a baby face, but I swear
Well,
I'm 30. I wanted to thank you and Parker for everything that you do and just being such a light and positivity when we're in the trenches right now.
Madison, I really
Yeah.
appreciate that, and that's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate everyone that's been coming up here and showing their love. You guys are incredibly awesome. W's for Madison. What is a jelly cat? You guys have spammed that a couple of times. What the hell's a jelly cat? Oh man. Oh no, my allergies are starting up again. A stuffed animal? Okay. What's up, Austin? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Are you driving right now?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Can have you on the live while you're driving. Everyone, give us a minute. How long do you have any other accounts? Okay, I just asked Parker how long his ban was for and if he has any other accounts. We'll see if he responds. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Oh yeah. What's election day in America?
Election day? Shoot, I don't know. It's like in January or something. Or like
How old are you?
with the inauguration. I'm 23.
When did you vote for him?
When did I vote for him? Like last month.
Okay, yeah.
Or like a couple months ago.
I thought that you were British for a second, but now the more you talk, you're obviously not British, and you're just really fucking stupid. So, yeah, why did you vote for Trump?
Because he said he's going to sign an executive order to permanently disband the LGBT or transgender folks from the military, as well as from participating in women's sports and vice versa. That's why.
Can you give me an argument for why transgender people shouldn't be able to go into the military, or is it just like hate?
Because it's obviously a mental illness. It's under my worldview.
So can you name one institution of medicine and science that would classify being trans as a mental illness?
Not at this time. I won't be able to pull it up.
Well, I mean, because there is none.
There's
that
nothing
do.
in the DSM that indicates that. Gender
Yeah.
dysphoria, people who are cis have that.
And by the way, for instance, so the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Medical Association, the Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association, the American Public Health Association, are 17 reputable institutions of medicine and science that all make it explicitly clear that being trans is not a mental illness.
Dang, yeah, that's a lot of whatchamacallit, points there. But I would say you're relatively hypocritical though, because earlier you stated that, well, it was a question more so. You asked someone what their sex was, and you're like, no, I don't believe that. But the reason why I believe that's hypocritical is because someone could be phenotypically associated with that sex in particular. So it could be essentially like dishonest in that matter, wouldn't you say?
I actually think that my question was like perfectly aligned with what I believe in. So I asked sex specifically because they had a higher voice, and I wanted to, qualify if they just had a higher voice because they're born female, or a higher voice because they're born male and were maybe underage. And that perfectly aligns with my worldview of gender relating to like an expression of attitudes compared to phenotypical sex traits. And if I, in my head, related gender to sex, I would have just asked them if they're a man or a woman. right? Men low voice, women high voice, right? But instead, I asked them for their sex to relate that to those phenotypical traits. So that that was actually like in perfect congruence with what I believe in.
No, that would be yeah.
Ebony, thank you so much for the $3.75. Thank you so much for that. I would love this. I would love to have a TV show with Dean. And Tatiana, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. Just like how we rhetorically say things, I would say.
But yeah, no, that was the main reason why. Well, that's not why I voted him initially, but I think it's cool that he's going to be signing an executive order.
I mean, you've yet to give me an argument why trans individuals shouldn't be able to go into the military.
Because I believe it's a disorder under my worldview.
Yeah, but what are your qualifications for mental illness?
Shoot. What are my qualifications?
The top
for
medical health professionals disagree with you. I just want to let you know.
That's why it's
the fact that you think you have a better definition of what a mental illness is when there are literally medical health professionals that indicate otherwise is actually like insane. Versus superpowers.
Parker, that's why it's called gender dysphoria. Do you know what the dysphoria?
What, you understand people who are cis can have gender dysphoria. Why do you think gender dysphoria is only applicable to people who are trans?
And also, I want to just to like explain to you, gender dysphoria isn't what it means to be trans. Gender dysphoria can be a symptom of being trans, like a fever can be a symptom of being cold, but gender dysphoria is not being trans.
I would disagree with you, man.
Well, you're not just disagreeing with me, you're disagreeing with all reputable institutions of medicine and science and leading health professionals that with doctorate degrees, 12 years of school experience with careers worth millions of dollars. What do you do for work?
I'm a software engineer.
I see that you're out of your field of expertise and you think that you're a know-it-all. Meanwhile, you're just using your prejudice to drive what you believe in.
It's not prejudice. It's just
sure is. You said that I was mental illness, disagreeing with all medical health professionals and institutions of medicine and science. Meanwhile, you can't even tell me what the qualifications for mental illness is. Of course, it's prejudice. That's the same thing that like homophobic doctors did in the 70s with being gay, and that's the same thing that white supremacists did for hundreds of years with being black.
I mean, no, not necessarily. If someone is wanting to be another gender, wouldn't that make for example, our military look weak in that aspect if we're allowing this to constantly occur? It's just a basic question there.
I'd actually say that not allowing trans individuals in the military makes the military look weak because it shows that you're not basing who you allow in or out of your military on the basis of skill or ability, but you rather let your emotions and your prejudice drive your actions, such as who you allow or don't allow inside of your military, which may make you look weak to other countries because all that it demonstrates is that your like lack of sufficient like strategy and logic insofar as who you're allowing to fight and how they fight, and you just drive your decisions like fucking cavemen going ooga booga, this bad, this good, maybe making your military look lacking of strategy, which could possibly be presented as weak.
I mean, that's just how the social aspect works, though, right? Because if you have a face of, let's say, a bunch of transgender people joining the military, it makes it look bad. I mean, look at that one,
how does it make it look bad?
Transgender? Because it makes us look all dysfunctional. Like, how does that not make us look dysfunctional?
How are trans people dysfunctional?
I'm not saying that trans people are inherently dysfunctional. I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be the case, but I'm just referring to the social aspect of it and how other people would view that of other countries that are not familiar with
this is like the same thing that misogynists use.
Why'd you just cut me off?
This is the same thing that because I don't care about your like you being cut off. You're saying something stupid. So like this is like saying the same thing that misogynists would say about like women being in the military. Right, you're saying, "Oh my God, it would make us like look more feminine." Or
no,
make us, like,
wait, I have a question.
Or like quote unquote weak. Like you're saying the same thing. Or
do you think that? Do you think that black
thing.
individuals should have been able to fight as soldiers for the Union in the Civil War?
Yeah, no.
Did that make the Union's army look weak to the Southerners?
No, it didn't make the armies look weak.
Oh my God, the complete fucking total cap.
How's that cap?
Yeah, because they're all fucking phrenologists that thought that black people had a dimple in a skull that made them submissive. Of course they thought that it made their army look weak.
No, I would disagree with that.
Because they're fucking racist.
History.
Right, so you're saying because transphobia exists, that makes us look dysfunctional? Or it makes
how
people
do you know that
dysfunctional?
every single person in the South was racist?
What?
What did they fight for?
What were the Confederates fighting for? Tell me. You think fighting in war to be able to make it legal to own slaves, is it pro-slavery?
No, I agree with that aspect that it would be racist in that sense. But do you think every single soldier that fought was racist?
Yes.
And they agreed with the
Yes.
ideologies that were associated with it?
Every single one was racist. Every single one.
I would disagree. I believe they were forced to fight in that particular sense. But some of the soldiers may have actually disagreed with what was occurring.
Wait, was Robert E. Lee pro-slavery?
I don't know.
The leader of the Confederate Army?
Robert E. Lee? Was he pro-slavery?
Was he pro-slavery?
Yes.
Oh, but, you know, when he got his family plantation, he freed all the slaves, and he said that he didn't like it. He just wanted states to have the ability to legalize it. What that means is that when you fight for the cause, when you fight for the system to institutionalize that and to allow it within your region, you're just pro-slavery and racist by virtue, right? So that makes every single one of those foot soldiers pro-slavery and racist by virtue.
I mean, by virtue, I guess you would say. But I don't feel like they all inherently agreed with what was occurring. Every single day.
Like thoughts and attitudes don't matter.
Why are
It's
you
not
on
intention, it's
alive in
impact that
2024 defending Confederate soldiers? Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like, what brought that upon you?
Yeah, that's just
I'm not defending the Confederate soldiers.
You're literally
All I'm
defending
saying-
Confederate soldiers.
It's the impact that
All I'm
matters when
saying
we're
is not
qualified. to-
every single soldier agreed with it.
It's the impact that matters, not the intention, bro. Like it is
I
absolutely.
know
that
the impact matters, but we're talking about the social aspect of transgender. Let's get back on
the
topic
impact.
here.
No, we're gonna stay on this because it's only the impact of actions that matter in a qualification of racism. Maybe you could use intention.
Why are we going to stand on
create,
this?
like, higher levels of
The whole
racism?
point of
like
up this was for the transgender topic.
Because you pivoted to this, right? And I wanted
I
to
didn't
drill
pivot.
you on
You
it, but now you don't want to talk
pivoted to
about
this.
it.
You asked me a question.
Oh, well, yeah, no, you're right. I did, right? Because you said that black individuals should have been allowed to fight for the Union, even though that made their army look weak. So why shouldn't trans individuals be able to fight for our army, even if that did make our country look weak to others? Which, by the way, I completely disagree with.
Okay, but all right, back to my original point. I said socially, it would create a bad front for our military.
No, impossible. I'm so sorry. It's so impossible.
It's not impossible.
Of course it is. No, like, dude, we have a $800 billion industrial military complex funded year by year by year. If we cut our military budget in half, we'd still be leading China by $100 billion. We don't look weak to any country in the world, regardless of the 0.05% of trans individuals that may or may not be in the military to begin with. And secondly, right, that's operating under the assumption that there is a significant amount of trans individuals that are in the military as is, and there's been plenty of other points throughout history where like certain individuals being in our military could have looked weak to other countries and seemingly don't have an issue with it, such as black individuals fighting for the Union during the Civil War.
Honestly, I do agree with you in that aspect that even if there were transgender people serving in our military, that it wouldn't make us look bad in that regard because we already have one of the biggest militaries in the world, as is.
Wait, who knows? So maybe we had conflict with other countries, and they thought that we looked weak, even though we weren't. They would be like less prepared.
Maybe that's good. Maybe we should be telling people like if they want to, they can join.
Ban for hate speech.
Oh well.
Yeah, there's actually like no defensible argument for why trans individuals shouldn't be able to compete in the military.
I know, right? It's actually insane.
Yeah, I saw someone ask that on Twitter. It's like, well, like, why do you guys think that trans people shouldn't be able to be in the military? And like, no one had an argument in the responses. Yo, let's go, dude. I ratioed in wokeness on Twitter.
Hey, base.
Because they tweeted a picture of the NYT article out as well as a picture of me, and they said this is their bro whisperer, Lamau. So then I just responded with a picture.
No,
of me
I see the ratio. You have less views too. You have 10 times less views.
Yeah, and 3,000 more likes. Let's fucking go.
That never makes sense to me on Twitter. Like, it's not related to likes at all.
Well, I mean, that's also like specifically like a CTA call to action for someone to like the post because it's a ratio. So it's like it's expected to get less views with more likes. It's the point.
Because it's like 10%.
Yeah. I've actually never had a failed ratio on Twitter. Not once.
Good luck. Good job, dude. I feel like I would fail.
You'd be surprised. You'd actually be surprised they pick up.